All right, everybody, welcome back to Rejects and Friends Rapid Fire 2025, where we're raising money for Planned Parenthood. I am Link Too Many Numbers, your host for the next, I believe, about 3 hours. Happy to be here. And to kick things off, we are going to start off with, with Viva Pinata, run by Izzy, also known as Yog KV. Take it away.
All right. Hello. My name is Izzy. I'm Yog KV on every platform. I am an artist, animator, and I tumbled into speedrunning. I'm currently here with a couple of people that you might recognize if you tuned into RAF on day one. We just played musical chairs. So if you two want to introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am Greta Ice Vixen. My name is Greta, and I honestly have never played this game in my entire life, but it's really cute, and I love Izzy to death, honestly, truly, so I'm so happy to be here. It's going to be such a fun time, so yay.
I can't believe you haven't played it. We got to fix that at some point. My name's Etchy. I do not speedrun this game, but I did buy it and play it on release, and I tried to sell my friends on it in middle school math class, but nobody wanted to play it with me, so that's my story.
Thank you for trying.
Yeah.
So let's just get into it. Time is going to start whenever I skip this cutscene, and I'll count down. I will try to explain everything as we go, as stuff happens to us. Get guys. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay, good luck.
Viva Pinata filled with...
That's how it goes. So, we are approaching a garden. Viva Pinata is the 2006 game by Rare, where you happen upon this destroyed, sad-looking garden with a sad little girl in it. And it's our job to bring it back to its former glory. And it's my job in the speedrun to do that as quickly as possible. So all this junk here is randomized. And as part of the tutorial, we just gotta clear everything within the bounds of our garden as quickly as possible. This is Leafos. She's the daughter or granddaughter of the previous owner of the garden. The previous owner of the garden is still around. He's just retired. So she's gonna give us a journal and then just tutorialize us a little bit. And she's gonna give us like a... What?
God.
Just a terrible shovel. Just the scariest, worst looking shovel you've ever seen. I'm sorry. What is that?
Ew. Who bit that? Yeah, I was just gonna say Leafos is based on Leafeon, the best evolution for anyone curious.
Well, she's not, but I'm glad you think that.
The timelines add up. We talked about this.
I just destroyed a Banjo-Kazooie statue. Fun fact. I love when that one shows up. So as we destroy some junk here, we reveal the first little pinata. Happy World Wednesday Sunday, everybody.
Yay.
Here's our little fella. The only thing that the world wants in this world, in this life, is dirt. And by destroying junk, we're revealing a bunch of it. So it's pretty excited. It's pretty interested. Oh my gosh, there's a frying pan left. That's so annoying. That's like the worst junk item in my opinion. It's just so small. So we got all of our money. Leafos gives us the grass seed packet for revealing a bunch of dirt. Something I did on that specific text box where she introduced it is instead of hitting A, I hit back, and that skips the little cutscene that shows off the item to me. It saves like 2 seconds maybe, I don't know. But it's really embarrassing when I whiff it. Yeah, this is seconds. It is not purple though, so don't worry about it. So we just planted the grass to see the Serapent, and now problems to hang out here as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, I can't really control that. It's just gonna dawdle. It's just gonna look around, enjoy the scenery.
He's coming.
It seems really interested right now. It's probably gonna pause, take a look, and then decide whether it wants to come in or not. Meanwhile, I'm just oh, is it right there? Oh my gosh, both my worms are right here. That's lovely.
And why do you want them to join your garden here?
This is a tutorial, so as it enters, I'm just gonna give it a little high five, just to say welcome.
No.
You know, I'm so happy to see you. And it's done. So do that, clear that tutorial. I don't know why it's so angry right now. So what I did there was a little cutscene skip. It was just a high five, guys, I promise. It's okay, it's happy. It loves life here. The way that the AI for Pinata seems to work is that they just like queue up a bunch of actions. Can you stop being angry and chill out? They queue up actions, and I want to skip those. So making the worms dizzy kind of rules, and then I don't have to watch it transform or anything into the orange, beautiful, vibrant colors. It just kind of happens, which is lovely. So now that I have 2 worms, which is part of the tutorial, Willie's gonna show up. Everyone say hi.
Hi, Willie.
Thank you. And he wants to give us a free house, which is pretty dope of him. So we're just gonna put that there. The house is for the worms, not me. I don't have a corporeal body, apparently.
No.
I'm just kind of a cursor. But that's okay. They address me as if I'm a person.
This is an East guy. You're in the game.
Yeah, they just stare into space. So I placed this specifically here to be as close to the village as possible in order for him to have less like steps to take into my garden, because he has to go physically walk all the way here to build this house. I think that's really cute that things don't just appear. He has to actually come and do it. This world feels really alive. It's wonderful. And what I'm doing right here is not necessary, it's not required for anything, but it's really helpful to pat as much of the hard soil out of your garden as possible, because later when we're planting seeds, we just want to have as much space as possible to do that. I don't want to be like scrambling trying to find a nice patch of dirt, you know? I'm making these worms kind of hang out here so that I can do this as quickly as possible, and then you have to do the least amount of pathfinding possible. So what I'm setting up here as part of the tutorial is romancing. So if I make the worm hang out as close to the entrance to its house as possible, it'll have a lot less time to wander there.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
This is what real romance looks like, chat. Take notes.
So first I'm going to do a little romancing minigame. I just have to make my way through this maze of loathers. If he wanted to, he would, ladies.
Is this what dating's like? I'm out of the loop.
Yeah. Alright, so now that we've successfully done that as quickly as possible, it pays off that my worms are very close to home, because I'm just forced to watch them shimmy their way in. So if I had like romanced them at the other end of the garden, I would have been sitting there for like a minute watching them just slowly shimmy all the way over. Here we go. Everyone lock in.
Yes, chat. This is exactly what you think it is.
Dance emotes, please. So that's why we're here supporting Planned Parenthood. And I'm so happy to be doing that. Actually, I did want to mention really quickly that like everything that Planned Parenthood stands for means so much to me as a person. Like it's just, I care about other people so much, and everyone deserves to be heard and to be seen. I just like it. So now that our worms have romanced as well, I have just met the requirement for the experiment to reside. It's only worms romance, which
a little
first
freaky,
of all, yeah, like freaky, but
mind your business.
Yeah, but they want that because in order for them to romance, they have to eat a worm. So they're just really excited that the population's going up for their future prospects. That was Storkos. She came and delivered me an egg. Thank you, Queen. That's where babies are from. They're from the lady who can fly for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna be waiting right now for it to hatch in order to do the next like big skip. I did also want to mention I'm running this on Xbox. There is a skip for the romance dance cutscene on PC, and that makes me so sad. So I will never run PC. Okay, thankfully my second experiment is residing right now, which means, yep, there's my pop-up. So all of the possible pop-ups that could interrupt this are gone. So hopefully I just don't whiff it. So we're just gonna wait for the right moment. And we're gonna give this worm a little high five. Welcome to the world. Lovely. So that's Cocoon Skip. I just had to wait for it to do a specific animation at the right time. That can also soft lock my game. I've been practicing how to not do that, so thankfully we didn't soft lock there. But I just had to tap it at the right time, breaks the cocoon, and it glitches out and stays a little teeny tiny baby forever.
Aww.
And then I did just have to glance over that. Oh, I whiffed it. That's so embarrassing. I knew I would do it for one of them. So that's what happens if you hit A instead of back on new tool pop-ups. So we're just gonna water that worm real quick. There was a pop-up that gave me a choice between a carrot seed and a turnip seed. Which seed your cursor is on is actually random in every game. So you can't just like mash A through that. If you accidentally pick carrot, your run is dead. You really need turnip. And you need turnip because this meets the requirement for the marshmallow. The marshmallow only has to eat one. I do really want the bunny cone, which is what will appear if I pick the carrot. However, it needs 2 carrots, and I only get 1 seed. So if I plant the carrot, it'll show up, it'll eat the 1 carrot, and then peace out. And that seems kind of sad. Okay, so we are reaching a point where I just want to check in with the host if you have any messages for us.
Yeah, I've got a few sitting here for you.
Mm-hmm.
We've got one from our lovely host for last run, H. It says, GG's Cloud, and good luck, Yagkavi. Thank you all for another amazing marathon and for having me. Let's raise as much money as possible for Planned Parenthood. Which that was also put towards my favorite donation right now, which is changing the name on Typhlosion. It's a hot race. We did, between games, switch from Chawazad to Bleh.
Oh, good.
Although Espeon is still Mithra. If you are me and you do not want that, donate for Nice Nature. Because we do want a Nice Nature in Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as a reminder, we do have a bonus incentive for this run for the Worm Dance. If you loved that little cutscene of the worms dancing, we get to see it again. You need $50 kind of cumulative donation, so anything you're able to donate will add up towards that, and we can get a maximum of 2 throughout the rest of the run. And Izzy, I believe you said you would drop literally everything to watch that again if it was met.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to see it. I love it. It makes me so happy every time. Great. So we have begun the dreaded first night of this game. So what you're actually supposed to be doing at this point, if you're playing casually, is romancing a bunch of worms and just like having fun, you know, bonking stuff in your garden, having a good old time. But I'm so ahead of all of that. And romancing worms is really slow. So the fastest thing to do at this point in the game for the next couple of minutes is literally just wait. So yep, it's amazing. So what I like to do just for fun is clean up the grass in my garden, do this little thing. I do have to check on the marshmallow, see where it's at. Okay, just chilling. I would prefer for it to go home and then come back in the morning. So that's where it's going. That's lovely. And then we did see, oh, thank you. We did see the moth drop appear very briefly. It might come visit the garden. That's very cute, very, very lovely. And yeah, I will just draw on the grass. And
Is this still the tutorial part?
This is still the tutorial, yeah. So
Okay.
I consider the tutorial until morning when I get my experience handed to me all at once.
Got it.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I
again,
will-
this is a level 10 speed run. So you might be like, why didn't we get any levels or experience yet? Soon.
Yeah.
We will get to level 10. It starts happening pretty fast once we actually can get some experience here.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just banking it all right now. Did you have anything to add, Greta?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, basically, everything that Izzy's gonna be doing, the entire point of everything is to gain experience so that we can make it up to level 10. You can do a whole ton of different things that give you experience. So, like, every time that we see a new pinata or they come to visit for the first time, or we gain them as a resident by fulfilling their requirements, the romancing we saw, we can unlock different colored variations of them. We can evolve them. We can plant
It's like
a bunch of
Pokemon.
plants.
Pokemon!
Exactly. And all of those things give us varying levels of experience. So that's why we do what we do in this run.
Mhm.
And you're gonna
Yeah.
see Izzy. There's similar to one of the run that we were all a part of yesterday. There's a lot of like on the fly decision making that'll happen depending on what works out and what doesn't in the run. Because again, there are so many ways that you can get experience that there's not really there's an ideal path, but that's never gonna happen every single time. So you have to adjust and potentially have some backups and whatnot. And Izzy will talk through all those as they come out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
So
also
what
while we're
you're-
waiting here,
I was
I
gonna
just
say, like, is this
Yeah.
part of your experience? Does this help?
yeah, this helps so much.
Leave her alone, damn.
Wait. Oh, it's that's why she wasn't looking at me. It's because I was holding the grass. Hey, girl, got any games on your phone? I just wanted to give a couple of shout outs too while we're here, and we're coming up on morning. The Viva Pinata community is so small and so lovely and so welcoming. Specifically, I do want to shout out Icy Storm, who developed Viva Pinata Bingo, vpbingo.com, which is like just crazy. And it's super fun. And Tem and Haunty also, who I've like talked to a bunch and learned from so much. So we have finally hit level 2. Hooray!
Yeah.
If anything
First
about
split of
this
the run.
game, if anything about this game interests you and you like the idea of on-the-fly routing, you love bingos, you love like the randomness of it, the shortness of it, because every category for this is like less than an hour and a half. Like, please just come join us, come yap. We love this game so much.
Speaking of, Izzy, do you mind if I cut in real quick?
Sure.
I have a $20 donation from Icy Storm.
Yo,
Says, let's go, Izzy.
thank you.
Pokemon, let's
And
go,
we were
Izzy.
talking about the World Dance. I've got $10 from Sandy Beach. I'm so overwhelmed to see so much support for Planned Parenthood this weekend. Happy World Wednesday Sunday, everyone.
Yippee.
And then from Ya Done Goofed, $5, my worm. It's Worm Wednesday. And we did meet the first Worm Dance.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, baby.
I said I would drop everything, but I need to talk to this man. So, this man is Cedos. He's very important, and he's going to dictate how this run goes for the rest of it, pretty much. He will give me 1 to 4 seeds, just from yapping with him. I'll try. He's being pretty nice. I'll talk to him a 4th time, see if he gives me anything. Nope. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just very kindly, very gently, request a couple more. I was hoping he would walk further into the garden, but we'll see what we can get here. Oh, good. Oh, that's lovely. I pretty much just got everything I need from that. That's insane. Yes, my goat. Thank you. Okay. Huge. Okay. So he can give us any combination of 4 seeds. What is that? That's a daisy. Okay, buttercup. Any combination of carrots, turnips, buttercups, and daisies. I want only 1 buttercup. Thank you very much. I want only 1 buttercup. As many daisies as I want, that's fine. The extra turnip is very good, and the 2 carrots is amazing. I'm so happy to see that. So here is our marshmallow, and then we will watch the world dance.
Yay.
Woo!
But yeah, since he can give you different things or decide he wants you to hate your life. That changes how your run goes.
Yeah, completely. Like I said, a lot of this game is on the fly routing. So if there's stuff that you don't get, you gotta figure out how to make up for it. So if he didn't give me those carrots, then I wouldn't have the opportunity I'm about to have. Let's go.
The
Fancy
opportunity
modes.
to watch the dancing world is plural.
Thank you all for donating to let me do this. This rules. All right.
Maybe we're the freaky ones because we're watching it repeatedly.
Maybe.
Again, this
maybe,
is
maybe.
they're not just dancing, all right? Let's be real here.
I'll just plant this. There's literally no harm in doing that. So what I want this turnip for is something called variants. And variants, each pinata has 3. And they're pretty sneaky with some of them. Like, some of them require, like, some pretty tough to get items. But thankfully, the world has a really easy early game variant that we can do. Oh, right as I get the bunnycomb cutscene. Any Benoit lovers in chat?
I like the bunny.
It's so good.
So yeah, since we got lucky, things are happening.
If you like the marshmallow,
Oh no!
please look away. She's
Here,
going to a farm upstate.
No!
I'll give you good news. Since we got 2 carrots from CDOS, we can get the bunny.
Hooray!
R.I.P. Marshmallow.
Yeah, R.I.P. Marshmallow. I'm bonking all of this random candy that's about because I just want the syrupant to not waste a bunch of time eating it. Just like a tiny optimization. It doesn't super matter. But it's fun to do like every little thing you can, you know? Now that we've grown flowers, we've attracted the taffly as well. This is a very pivotal pinata for this run. It is also very moody and likes to make my life hell. So we're gonna hope that it's kind to me today. It was kind in practice, so... So now that he has eaten the marshmallow, we have a syrupant. Very silly little snake. Just a little garden snake for our cute little garden.
Syrupant backwards is snake.
Yeah, that's true. Don't look it up. So this is the bunnycomb. I'm so excited. If I don't get carrots, normally what I do is as soon as I unlock the shop, I will just go buy 2 carrots. Not even just the seeds, like I will just go buy the carrots themselves to see if I can sneak it in on time before sunset. Because this can open up another pinata. In fact, it will open up the opportunity for me to get my personal favorite pinata. So I'm very happy to see the bunnycomb here. There's Lottie. She's my favorite character in the game. If I had time to show you guys a bunch of her dialogue, I would. She's such a sassy, like, just interesting woman.
By the way, I don't think we pointed out, but in the top right, the pedals you see, that's the experience. So
Yeah.
That's how you can keep track of like how much experience you're getting from things.
Izzy, can I cut in again?
Yes, please.
We've met the second world dance.
You met the second one.
Yeah, we've
Yay.
done
Y'all are
a
doing
ton
awesome,
of really
thank
good
you.
donations from people.
Thank you. Please read one.
As I say, one of them is from a familiar voice, from Greta. Hi, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so proud of you, Izzy. Love you to death, and happy Worm Wednesday Sunday.
Yippee. Hi, Greta. Thank you.
Hi.
And one also from Corva May, donating
Hi,
for the
May.
incentive for Izzy to complete Sparrow Mint Challenge on
I'm
stream.
not doing the experiment challenge. It's not happening.
Thank you all for your generous donations for the incentives. And reminder, !donation. And when you go to donate, please make sure to select what incentive you're putting your donation towards. You can select multiple, so don't feel that you are limited to only one.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I love our little cheese puffs.
They do look like cheese puffs.
They're so perfect. Thank you all for making that happen. I'm so happy.
And because those two were hit so quickly, we did also open up a third target, so we can see that dance a third time if people
Yes.
want.
Yes. Thank you
We
so
got
much to the
25 minutes
organizers
left.
for allowing. Like, thank you. That's so exciting. So this is the Taffly. We're gonna do a lot with that little fella. I'm gonna do a quick shop right now. So what I'm gonna do in this shop is sell an item. I think I will buy a firebrand. And then just to hurry things along a little bit, I'm gonna buy a spare buttercup seed just because I want to get into doing the Taffly stuff as soon as possible. I also just noticed in the background that Cedos is back in the garden. That's a little worrying because he's pretty mad at me for hitting him a bunch of times. I don't think he's pretty happy about that. That's fine. Oh, we have a really
I wouldn't be
important
happy
message.
about that. So.
My name is Jardinero.
His name is Jardinera. If you care. If you even care. Thank you. So here he is. He's throwing weed seeds. Not the kind that some people would like, unfortunately. He's giving me like plants that are evil because he's mad. But I get some experience from growing one, and it's useful. So like I'm like low-key fine with that. Oh, this one's a unique one too, so I'm happy with that. That's fine. So we're getting into where everything kind of starts exploding for the game. And this is my favorite Pinata.
Yay.
Please listen to his little noises. They make me so happy.
For reference, what level are you at this point?
I don't know. 5. I don't have splits up, so I can't, I'm not like tracking it very well, but I can see it on the bottom. You can see the number 5 there. That's the notification of me hitting level 5.
Got it.
So I just directed my Taffly to very, very graciously, if it'll do it. It's a little temperamental. Listen to me. I know what's up. Don't worry. So I'm directing it to set itself on fire. It's so temperamental right now.
He doesn't want to. He's
It really doesn't
scared.
want to. I'm gonna start digging holes until it does it.
That'll show him.
He's so confused. So yeah, I don't exactly have the most control over the pinatas in this game. Please.
Oh, nope.
Close. I didn't want to have a this has never happened before moment, but I'm having a this has never happened before moment. So the Pretz tail is here. I'm happy about this information. Are you gonna set yourself on fire or what?
You're asking a lot here.
I am. You fool. I almost sold it. I didn't mean to do that.
Don't worry, chat. The Taffly wants to be lit on fire. You'll see.
Benoit lovers, look away.
No! Why is there so much violence?
I am happy about this information, personally. So we get a Pretz tail. And it's my favorite. Oh my gosh.
Fire.
Ooh, that's so bad.
Hi, Patch.
Okay, so thankfully I'll get a free heal for that, and I'll just have to try it again.
That's just a test.
Yeah, that one was just the test. Don't
Mhm.
worry. Don't you even worry about that.
Yeah, in the meantime, we dug some little holes to start planting our seeds in, since putting them in the hole makes them grow faster. And
Yeah.
a little bit will also fertilize them to grow them. And
Yes.
all of that gives us experience as well.
Yeah, so I set up 1 hole, 2 holes, and then 3 holes close to each other. And that's for a specific setup that I'll be doing as soon as I hit level 7, ideally. And here's our pet's tail. This is pretty much a big bonus for me. I don't plan the run around getting it, but it's really fun when it does happen. It's the best baby to ever baby.
Orange.
Yep. I'm gonna tap this flower to see if the moth drop will land on the ground, because the moth drop's requirements for becoming a resident have been met as well. And that would be a really nice little bonus amount of experience.
After the
Cutscenes here.
unit
Amazing. And then while I direct this Taffly again, we probably have time for a message if you have any for us.
I've got a couple.
Sure.
First, as a reminder that we are donating money for Planned Parenthood with their message of I gotta scroll up. No, I wasn't ready. Your health is our highest priority, and we believe your body is your own. I wanted to make sure I read that correctly because that is quoted. Which there's a lot of people that you've seen over today and yesterday in the runs that the work that Planned Parenthood does is pretty meaningful to a lot of us. Whether it's the help that they provide for hormone treatments, STI treatments, just like general health and wellness for so many people that seek it. They do a lot of really good work. So thank you all so much for donating to a great cause.
I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
We do also have a donation from Anonymous for Gotta See Worm Go Whir Part 3, which we are about halfway to that third dance. And that was also put towards changing the name of Typhlosion back to Chawazad. So anybody who doesn't want Chawazad and wants bleh, please. It looks so funny when the Typhlosion comes out and goes bleh.
Refunds and transaction's done. Nope.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now is doing things in not so optimal of an order, because it's tough to explain them all. But as you can see here, 3 plants, my cursor hits them, and so I can fertilize all 3 of them at once.
3-for-1 combo.
3 for 1. I save so much money doing that, which is pretty nice because you can't get a lot of it really fast early in the game.
And the other thing that happened, we finally got the Taffly to do what we wanted.
Yes.
So it gets lit on fire, but we put him out with water. Don't worry, he's fine. And that causes him to evolve into red hot. And then we have, I believe we had the seed to get the variant too, yes?
Yes, so I bought a spare seed. I'm being a little bit bombarded by some cutscenes that are all queued up, but as soon as I'm freed from it, Garden's improving. So we just hit level 7, which is when I can finally pretty much just sweep the rest of this run into the net.
It's messed up that time progresses while you're doing all these cutscenes.
Yeah, time progresses very strangely in this game. Some cutscenes it does, but some it doesn't. It's really neat.
Peculiar.
Yeah.
Good morning. How are you today?
Okay, so the last little rush I have to do here is I'm gonna grab my red seeds.
Thanks. I wish I could say I replaced.
I think I have the money for this. If I don't, it's kind of fine. I'm pretty ahead on experience.
Yeah, once you're at this point in the run, it's like, alright, what has happened so far? And where can that get me now? So it's just like, anything that we can do, planting stuff, fertilizing it, variants that we can grab, all of that just to get our last bit of experience going here based on what's happened.
Yeah, so we are coming right up on the end of this run. If we want to see one more world dance, you have to actually meet it right now. Like right now.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
If
So we
you
just hit
don't,
level...
Izzy's gonna hit me with the shovel, so please.
We just hit level 9. And more experience is on the way. We've got Mothdrop here. That's a variant. And then this is a variant. Eat these flowers. Mothrop's gonna become white. Syrupin's gonna become yellow. I can turn a bird purple. And we gotta go, 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 go.
You're going.
Yummy experience.
Where are you going? Become purple. You can become purple. Lovely. All right, so time is coming up.
You're zoom. Oh my gosh, you zoom so
Yep.
fast.
The end of this game just kind of hits you like a truck, I feel.
Yeah.
So right after Arthur Stout introduces himself here, I get the pop-up, we will be calling time. Oh, Miss Petula, thank you, Queen. Yeah, this can happen. If more cutscenes queue up, you do have to wait to call time. So that's time.
Well done.
Woo!
You just
GG.
I wish I had so much more time to explain all of the different routes I could have taken to get more experience. I could have sold the Red Hot and bought a chicken called a Cluckles. I could have turned this Pretz tail blue. There's so much you can do in this game. If you love thinking on the fly, if you love being engaged for your whole speed run, and it's short and it's sweet, please check out this run. It's so much fun. I don't really have any shout outs personally, other than just please check out my game. It's so fun. I love it to death. Shout out to all of the artists involved in RAF. I really love all of the arrangements and the prize artists. Like, that is so incredibly cool. And then Greta and Etchi, if you want to say anything, go ahead.
Shout out to you. This is so good. This is so fun. I'm so glad that you invited us and that you're doing this. You're speedrunning and you're the most awesome ever. So, yay! Congratulations.
Yeah, I wanna shout out Izzy as well. Izzy went from commenting on an old 5-hour-long YouTube video of mine to joining the speedrunning community and learning this speedrun, and now helping raise a bunch of money for Planned Parenthood through this vehicle. So super awesome to see how things have changed over the years, how quickly this changed.
I wouldn't be here without either
yeah.
of you. Thank you. And then just check in with the host. I don't know if we met the final Worm Dance or not.
No, we did end up coming up shy on that.
No worries. I'm so happy to have shown it off a couple of times. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you all.
Yeah, and thank you all for showcasing this run with great commentary. Another run of GG's for the successful run. And we're going to cut to a break screen real quick while we set up the next run.